And now a dark horse will face an unforgiving titan in hopes to don the crown. Lyra Valkyria versus Nia Jax in the Queen of the Ring Finals.
The following is the final match in the Queen of the Ring Tournament. Introducing first, from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
I cannot wait to witness what unfolds here. The irresistible force has been on a tear recently.
And Nia believes the crown already belongs to her. Will Jax's menacing presence and sheer power be too much for Valkyria to overcome? Or can Lyra write a happy ever after ending to her Cinderella story?
Lyra Valkyria fancies herself a Morgan, which is an Irish goddess of war. As they were on the battlefield, they used to take the shape of ravens to fly around and decide who would live and who would die. That is what Lyra Valkyria is bringing to the ring here tonight.
And her opponent, from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria.
Lyra Valkyria may have read a little too much fantasy in her day, and now is reality. Lyra Valkyria is about to go toe-to-toe with a real-life, fire-breathing dragon in the form of Nia Jax. Nia Jax, who's in the best physical condition of her career, tonight will make someone. Will it be Lyra? Will it be Nia? We'll find out in a matter of moments.
And guys, you win the crown. Guess what waits for you in August?
A date with the champion of your respective brand at SummerSlam.
And it's all come down to this, the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring Tournament. Jax Valkyria, who will walk out of Saudi Arabia with a crown and a ticket to a world title match at SummerSlam.
Lyra Valkyria is about to go toe-to-toe with a real-life, fire-breathing dragon in the form of Nia Jax. Nia, who's in the best physical condition of her career and as highly motivated as I've ever seen. This night will make someone. Will it be Lyra or will it be Nia? We'll find out in a matter of moments.
And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got it caught, though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Jax just entirely too strong, but whoa!
That was interesting.
Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is, applying the sleeper to Nia Jax. Lyra tried to hold on.
And now Nia Jax in control, and she's going to look to put Lyra away. Nobody home, set outside the ring, and Valkyria's got a chance.
Huge window of opportunity. Right now for Lyra Valkyria to strike. Lyra may actually pull this off. Lyra may become queen. Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
Drop kick to the back.
Never saw it coming.
Anything can happen in WWE. It used to be a tagline, but it's the truth, and Lyra Valkyria is living it.
Over the last 12 months, Lyra has already knocked off the likes of Becky Lynch and Io Sky, but she's never faced anyone the size of Jax. This is a first for her career. Boom! Scattered that one.
Nia Jax out of harm's way.
Corey, what do you think is going to be the key in this match for Nia Jax? She certainly made plenty of promises when it comes to being queen of the ring.
What Nia brings to the dance, Cole, is raw power, the likes of which you rarely see from most men, let alone women. Nia has absolutely no problem using that power, and the same goes for her throwing her weight around in the ring. Lyra Valkyria might just learn that the hard way tonight.
Lyra Valkyria, one of the best technical wrestlers in NXT Women's Division history.
But the game is about so much more than technique. It's about experience and timing, knowing when to tap into certain parts of your psyche. Nia knows this, and we've seen it for years.
The big question is, does Lyra?
Oh, working on the arm. And Lyra is brought to a disadvantage now.
Yeah, Nia is just buzzing right through Lyra here. I think we're about to see it. Muscles them all the way up. Powerbomb.
And now it's all Nia.
Makes the cover. She releases the pin. An interesting strategy. Lyra says she feels alive every time she flies, and that's what Nia has to avoid tonight, keeping Lyra grounded.
The woman thinks she's a bird, Cole. What do you expect?
It's symbolism, Graves.
Draped across the top rope.
Whoa! Clubbing forearm. Momentum clearly on the side of Nia Jax.
And the irresistible force is really keeping Valkyria grounded here.
Oh, missed connection.
Each woman here has had a tough road to become a Queen of the Ring finalist. Every matchup in this bracket has been a toss-up.
Valkyria knocked off former women's champion Io Sky earlier this week, but Nia's had an even tougher challenge. Two great former champions in the form of Naomi and Bianca Belair.
Even more impressive than that, she handed Jade Cargill her first WWE loss.
Granted, Corey, that was a disqualification victory for Jax. I'd say they're
going head-to-head, putting each other to the test.
And they're going shot for shot. The fight is on, and it's furious.
Slugging away with everything they've got.
Oh, ouch.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Wow, lights out.
And it appears that the crown is now within reach for Jax.
Well, if you didn't see things going this way, you're a fool. Boom! Bam! Draped across the top rope.
Clubbing forearm.
Ooh! Oh, that might have just broken something.
Oh, kick right to the side of the head. And Lyra is brought to a disadvantage now.
Valkyria is just going to have to endure this punishment. Bam! In the hard way.
Oh, man!
Big forearm.
Nia Jax brushes that one off. She's out of the ring. The referee's count will begin soon.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Nia Jax has complete control here.
One attack after another from Jax.
She counters it.
At last, Lyra keeping that string of offense in check.
The U-turn Valkyria needed in this match could have been that right there.
Oh, man.
Nia Jax was a hard punch.
Action now spilling to the ringside area in front of us
double axe handle.
Lyra Valkyria making it loud and clear for her opponent tonight.
Back in the ring now. Ending the count. Sleeper slam.
From the middle ropes, tornado DDT.
Look at the height and no one there. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
Just remember that attacks to the head like that can build up quickly.
And taking aim right at the midsection with this offense.
Coming back to her torso area, this could become a strategy. And outside she goes. What's her plan here?
Lyra just hit Nia with a big move, but can she capitalize?
Tossed back into the ring. She's going for the victory. She doesn't even get a count of one.
Looks like there's some more fight left in her. Got out of the way. Hoisted high above her head. And down.
Lyra shoulders her down. This one's for the win. And she got it. Nia Jax is queen of the ring.
Here is your winner and the new queen of the ring, Nia Jax.
That was incredible.
Nia Jax is the queen of the ring. Quite an emotional moment for Jax, who returned to WWE just 8 months ago.
Jax was away from WWE for quite some time. She did some serious soul searching, but she found herself. She found her footing, and now Nia Jax has found the queen of the ring crown.
We are making history tonight here in St. Louis, the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
The following is the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Introducing first, from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair looking to become a Triple Crown champion. Every title, every opportunity she has put in front of herself, she has seized. This is a night where careers change forever.
You're right, Cole. You can feel it. Legends are going to be made. Careers defined. Hearts broken. This is Money in the Bank.
And Byron, Becky Lynch with a very astute point. I rip off arms. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Next, from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
To add to that, Michael, I talked to Becky earlier and I asked, "Are you nervous about this?" She said, "Yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I'm more excited than anything because I get to be part of history."
Becky Lynch, the first woman drafted to SmackDown. First SmackDown Women's Champion. Can she become the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Well, you could feel the excitement the moment they brought out the ladders before this show started. There is a big fight feel right here in St. Louis.
There's a big fight coming. Tamina, perhaps the most dominant superstar in this match.
And I guarantee she is not fazed by taking on 4 different opponents in a ladder match.
From the Pacific Islands, Tamina!
This is a milestone moment that is being watched all over the world.
And Tamina is hoping to live up to her family's legacy. She wants that briefcase. She wants that title. It's in her blood.
Mela is money, and she is as confident as ever.
Making her way to the ring from Staten Island, Carmella!
Byron, Carmella's made a couple of good points recently, saying, I was the last woman drafted in the WWE draft last summer. How big of a chip is on her shoulder?
Oh, she's got a huge chip on her shoulder. And also, don't forget, Carmella has had some major victories lately, so she has all the fuel you could need heading into a match of this type.
Natalya, another superstar who walks into this match thinking she has legacy on her side tonight.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya!
Every last woman in this match has chased this opportunity so fiercely. They have chased the championship, perhaps none more so than Natalya.
Winning Money in the Bank would certainly go a long way to helping Natalya prove she too is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Winning that briefcase is like taking the proverbial express lane to success.
Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a chance to make history. All with the opportunity to be called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms. Seems to be struggling a bit up there.
Yeah, sweaty palms making this difficult.
Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase.
Straight to the knee.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before, it could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
Fist directly to the gut.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Up and down, what a slam.
This is unique.
Backpack face buster. Chop block.
Brilliant, right to the back of the knee. Brutal move that can take away all the mobility in that leg.
The contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's champion if you grab the contract tonight.
Brilliant, right to the back of the knee. And Tamina's confidence must be low after that attack.
Yeah, as Becky's trademark brashness continues to serve her well in this one.
And she's fine taking this to the outside. That move is a thank you shot to the so-called benevolent queen.
Natty putting some old school know-how behind that maneuver.
Oh, and fights back.
No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There's no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
But meanwhile, Charlotte.
Ladders in position. Make the climb.
Victory is within reach now.
But it looks like that hook is causing a lot of problems up there. Charlotte with a limited window here.
Hands up the briefcase.
Have to finish the job now. You have to get it totally unhooked.
Drop toe hold.
Face first.
She's back in the ring now. Oh, God. Face first.
Got the front face lock applied. Nice suplex. Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm. Right to the knee. Ooh.
Strong impact.
Natalia's night could have just ended right there. She might not be in any condition to climb a ladder. Textbook side Russian leg sweep.
Oh, just raining down punches.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring. She's reaching for it.
Heart has to be pumping right now.
Needs to focus and pull it together.
Stop it down.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
With authority. Oh, and these attacks are spelling nothing but trouble.
Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank?
The action spilling out to our announce desk.
Now clearing the announce desk. This isn't going to end well.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. Trying to grab it.
The longer this goes, the more likely we can see a home crash back to the canvas. All eyes are glued high above the ring.
The prize is in sight, but is it in reach?
Hands must be shaking up there, making it difficult to capture glory.
Standing on top of the ladder. You have to wonder if this will be worth it. Reaching for the prize.
Maybe this isn't a good position to go for it.
Yeah, certainly seems to be having trouble up there.
This could be it.
Looking to unhook it here.
Have to move fast. Time is of the essence.
Placing the ladder right in the middle of the ring. Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win?
She's going for it.
She certainly is. She can do it.
Hands must be shaking up there, making it difficult to capture glory. Every second up there is allowing the opposition to recover.
Better hurry.
All out.
Oh, look at Becky. Down she goes. Full focus on obtaining the prize.
Heart has to be pumping right now.
Letting go of her hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done. Needs to move quick here.
This might be her chance.
Maybe this isn't a good position to go for it.
That certainly seems to be having trouble up there.
History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one.
5 women fighting for their key to destiny. Willing to go through hell for it. This has got to be it.
Becky Lynch. Look out, Simpson. The disarmer is locked in.
Overextended the elbow.
Submission maneuver is locked in. Just sapping her as she puts her own submission hold. We don't see that often.
That can either.
That's it. Tamina has the briefcase. Tamina is Miss Money in the Bank.
The winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first ever Miss Money in the Bank,
Don't leave NXT.
The big question as we kick off Royal Rumble, will Roman survive tonight?
Well, the man who's walking down the aisle here in front of 44,000 plus is the greatest champion of all time, transcending the business. And tonight, it's personal. For 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated everyone. And luckily for Roman, he's had a special counsel and his cousins to help him keep cool, keep focused, and concentrate on the business at hand.
Now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside. And without those calming forces, Corey, cracks started to form last night in Roman's armor.
No telling how Roman's going to handle things on his own. It's been years since he competed on his own. But that's the situation we're seeing right now for the Tribal Chief. In recent weeks, Seth Rollins touched on the one thing that Roman Reigns has not been able to get over: the dissolution of the Shield at the hands of Seth Rollins.
Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man, and what Seth Rollins did to his family was cowardly in the eyes of the head of the table, the Tribal Chief, the man who was blessed by the gods of sports entertainment.
Corey, on SmackDown last night, we saw one thing that we haven't seen out of Roman Reigns. We saw Roman Reigns lose his cool.
Look at this. Even more mind games from Rollins. As we heard that music pop right there, the Shield, you can't help but have a little nostalgia. You can't help but think back to the glory days of when the Shield would go to town, beating everybody down.
Until that man right there, Seth freaking Rollins, decided to tear it apart.
Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well. He knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion. He knew there was one thing that Reigns will never get over, and that is that Seth Rollins chose to end the Shield.
The infamous blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair many years ago, which broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Well, tonight, Rollins will use that to get in the head of the champ and win the Universal title.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Universal Championship. Introducing the challenger from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins. And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, he is the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns!
It's been interesting watching Reigns throughout these introductions, muttering to himself at times. Honestly, Rollins seems to be in Roman's head. Bell rings and the WWE Universal title is on the line. Roman Reigns, over 500 days as Universal Champion, but nobody has been in his head like his old brother-in-arms, Seth Rollins.
Well, Seth freaking Rollins tore that brotherhood apart 8 years ago, and we can now see that the Tribal Chief never truly recovered from that night.
Well, speaking of family, the Usos have been banned from ringside. And last month, Roman fired Heyman from the bloodline. So right now, the head of the table from the top. Elbow drop. The champ is willing to gamble big here, putting it all on the line to keep the title. Just disrespectful.
Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control, to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle.
There's some power behind that punch.
Sidewalk slam. Reigns really having his way right here.
The power and rage of the Tribal Chief is just overwhelming Rollins here. Oh, driving the elbow.
Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos.
The champ is pinned. We might have a new champion here. Kick out before the refs count.
These men knew this match was going to be hard-fought.
And he scores a reversal on Rollins.
Goes into the corner. No escape from these punches.
Versatility from Rollins.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage. Trapped in the corner. Oh, like a heavy bag.
right to the throat. And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
That's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the bloodline.
Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next-level mind games in this match. Reigns cannot let Paul Heyman's actions affect him.
Oh, foot just stomping down. Rollins can't find any reprieve right now.
And you can see Seth
Rollins being put into the guillotine. This is the biggest danger Seth has faced.
This is the tightest I've ever seen Roman squeeze this submission. All the force and pressure of this hold being focused in on the neck. Just brutal. He is desperately trying to maneuver out of this and successfully does. Oh, man.
Roman cannot be stopped here.
And Reigns is holding nothing back against Rollins.
Ooh, he fends that off.
Roman managing to get some control back now.
Yeah, Roman was able to momentarily stop the bleeding, but can he take control of this match? Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
He'll take things into the ring. Vicious right forearm.
Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well. Says he knows how to prey on the insecure. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Seth Rollins' chances are whittling down.
Reigns is making an opportunity for himself.
Reigns putting his opponent to sleep with the guillotine.
Seth Rollins close to losing this match, Byron.
The guillotine locked in. This is all.
That was an incredible counter. Boom, what impact. He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count. Into the ring again now.
No idea where this one's heading. Picture-perfect drop kick. I have to admit, it's a pretty cold move for Rollins to just take the years of history the Shield had and turn it into a joke here tonight.
It's appalling, Saxton. Rollins has always treated that sacred history as a joke. Now we know that Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man. What Seth Rollins did to his family 8 years ago was cowardly. Now it's time for Rollins to pay.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Reigns establishing the upper hand.
Yeah, Rollins has hit a roadblock here.
Blistering shoulder block.
Roman getting ready to finish this, to finally vanquish the demons of Seth Rollins. Uh-oh, forearm gonna cut off the wind.
Reigns with the guillotine.
And writhing in pain, trying to find an escape.
I think his hopes of that are running out quick.
It's a very, very difficult submission to escape, but he did it.
Countering that offense.
Rolled up from behind. This could be it. The champ with the pin.
And Reigns retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal Champion,
Roman Reigns has finally done it. Finally earned that title defense against Seth Rollins. Finally exercised the ghost of the Shield.
It looks like a huge weight has been lifted from the shoulders of the tribal chief. Roman may never forgive